they have any more games.
Welcome to the Southeast Indiana
Where's our water bottle?
Panthers versus the Cincinnati Trailblazers. Sorry you missed that.
God bless.
Take care. Have a good day. Off to a late start here today, and that's okay. Number 13 drives in. Oh, she loses it. And out of bounds. Got Becca bringing it down. Tosses over to Savannah. Savannah on the outside tries to drive around. Can't do it. Stops. Passes it back to Elena. Elena sinks it. 2-0 Cincinnati Trailblazers. Up by 2. Timeout called by the Lady Panthers. This timeout brought to you by Red Wigglers. We've got worms. You need worms too. If you need to catch a good fish, you need a good worm. Red Wigglers. All right, the Blazers getting ready to take the field. Court. Rink. That's court. All right, and they're heading out. And they start. She throws it in. She's looking for 11. She can't get to 11. She almost timed out. Toss into 13. Tipped by Becca. Becca over to Ammo. Ammo back to Becca. Becca drives in. Tosses into Molly. She loses it. Ball's tipped. Jump ball called. Possession goes to the... According to the possession clock, it goes to the Blazers, but I guess not. Oh, yeah, that's right. Blazers ball. Ammo's going to throw it in. Ammo tosses it in, goes out of bounds on the Lady Panthers' feet, I guess. Ammo's got it again. Ammo gets it in. It's tipped, but picked up. Oh, picked up by the Lady Panthers. They drive down the court, but Ammo picks it up. She comes around. She tosses it off to Becca. Becca into Savannah. Savannah shoots a shot. Good job, Savannah. 4-0, Cincinnati Trailblazers. All right, number 21 coming down the court. She's getting pressed. Lena's on top of her. Tosses it over to 13. 13 takes it. She drives up the middle. She comes around Elena on the right. Oh, no basket. Out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. And 12 takes a shot, doesn't make it. Recovered by 21, who sinks it. The Lady Panthers are on the board. 4-2. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first period. Elena off to Ammo. Ammo comes around. Can't get around. Tosses it into Becca. Becca takes a long shot. No, doesn't make it. Air ball, and it's out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. They're spreading out. Not a traditional stack. She's looking to give it a home. 2, 3. Tosses it in. Savannah recovers it and drops it. Picks it up. Tosses it into Becca. Becca around to Elena. Elena into Molly. Molly. Oh, it's tipped away from her. She goes up. She gets fouled. 2 shots. First shot up, and it's in. Nothing but net. Good job, Molly. 5-2, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Molly goes to line up for her second shot. Taking her time. She shoots. Doesn't go in. Recovered by Savannah, who shoots and scores. 7-2, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Looking for a home. She's going to time out. Oh, she gets it in. Tosses it to number 13. She loses it. She picks it back up again. Passes it back to 21. 21. Trying to get down the court, but being pressed by Becca. Becca's tipping it. Becca's all over. You got a jump ball. Possession goes to the Lady Panthers. All right, Lady Panthers taking the ball. They did not change the possession clock marker on the scoreboard. Picked up by Savannah. Savannah comes around. She drives in. She drives out. Off to Ammo. Ammo off to Elena. Elena, over to Becca, but over her head. Out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. Timeout. Lady Panthers. Oh, now they changed the possession marker. Okay. This break brought to you by Floxam. Imagine a sunny day, you and a loved one smile as you watch a beautiful sunset over the mountainous horizon. Purple and red and yellow sun rays reflect across the sky. A scene so beautiful, a small tear flows from your eye. Floxam. Talk to your doctor to see if it's good for you today. Warning, Floxam may cause itching, rash, or sudden death at any time. If these symptoms occur, please speak to your doctor. And the Lady Panthers take the court, and then the Panthers are on the court as well. Okay, 3. Looking to find the ball at home. 2, 3, 4. She tosses it into 10. 10 loses it, and jump ball called. Blazer ball. Looks like you got some good sportsmanship going on here. It's good to see. That's okay. That's better. All right, you got Becca tossing the ball in. We got a stack into Savannah. Savannah back to Becca. Becca drives around to the top of the key. Down to Elena. Elena stops. She has plenty of room. She shoots. Oh, bounces right out. Recovered by Savannah. Molly, who shoots no basket. Recovered by Molly. Oh! Pulled over her back while shooting. Not while shooting, apparently. Missed that. Not sure what the call was. All right, they're counting. Okay, he's counting 1, 2, and the ball's in. Lady Panther number 20. Oh, down the court, but that's okay. Over somebody's head. Picked up by number 3. She stops. She fumbles. She passes it back to 13. 13 off to 21 or 11 or whatever number she is. She shoots. She misses. Picked up by another one. She shoots and misses. Recovered by Becca. Nice jump, Becca. Becca drives down the right side of the court. Passes it over to Savannah. Savannah shoots. She scores. 9-2, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Lady Panthers down the court, off to number 3. 3's being pressed by Lena. She passes it back to 10. 10 takes a long shot, no basket. 10 takes another shot, no, off the back of the backboard. Cincinnati Trailblazer ball. Okay, Ammo tosses it into Becca. Becca comes down the court. Blazers are setting up down here. Back to Ammo. Ammo off to Elena. Elena to Savannah. Savannah across to Becca. Picked off by number 20. 20 down the court. Tipped by Becca. She can't get a shot off. Out of bounds. Blazer ball. Substitution. We got 11 out, 2 in for the Lady Panthers. All right, Savannah tosses the ball into Becca. Becca comes up the center of the court. Get pressed by 3. She stops. She passes it off to Molly. Oh, we lose it. Picked up by 20. Picked up again by Savannah, who comes in for a layup and scores. 11-2. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Number 13 into 20. 20 down the court. Picked off by 2. 2's down the court. She stops. She turns. Passes it back to 20. He takes a long shot. Tipped by Ammo. Ammo comes down the court. Comes down the left side. She stops. She loses. She picks. She passes it back to Elena. Elena wants to shoot. Can't do it. Gives it to Becca. Tipped by number 10. Recovered by Becca. Back to Savannah again. Savannah's looking to give the ball home. She passes it over to Ammo. Ammo drives around. Passes it off to Molly. Oh, tipped out of bounds by number 2. Off of Molly. Okay, we got Leanna in. We got half the team. Well, I think the entire team's out, and the entire other half of the team's in. We got Katie. We got Alora. We got Leanna. We got Alora still, and we got Laura and Rachel. Okay, number 20 tosses it to 21. 21's looking to get it down the court. She goes down the right side. She's got Leanna on top of her. She can't stop. She turns it over to 20. 20 comes to the top of the key, passes it back to number 21. 21 off to 3. 3 jump and leap, catches it, passes it to 20. 20 takes a long shot, no basket. Recovered by 10. 10 off to somebody, no shot. Number 2, who took the basket, no basket. They're doing it again, picked up by Alora. Alora's getting pressed by number 20, passes it off to Rachel. Rachel's getting pressed by number 20, but she goes around her. Oh, getting stopped by 21, back to Alora. Alora off to Katie. Katie to Leanna. Leanna drives the center, can't get there. Passes it off to Laura. Laura shoots, no basket. Recovered by Alora. Alora off to Becca. Rachel. Rachel off to Katie, who gives it to Leanna. Leanna stops and back to Laura. Laura turns and shoots, no basket. Picked up by number 21 of the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers down the court with number 3. Hard pressed by Rachel. Number 3 into 21, or 2. 2 drives her way in, sinks a basket. Nice layout, 4-11. 38 seconds left in the first period. Leanna drives it down, comes up for a nice easy layup. 13-4, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Oh, it's 1 minute, 30 seconds left. The number was blocked before. Okay, number 10 tosses it off to number 3. Number 3 off to number 20. 20 tipped off by Leanna. Leanna recovers it. Leanna's coming around. She's got a swarm of people around her. She loses it. She loses it. She picks it up. She gets it. Oh, gets it off to Alora. Alora down the left side of the court. A lot of hard press going on right now. Off to Katie. Katie back to missed it. Oh, jump ball. Lady Panther ball. All right, number 21 looking to give the ball home. She gets it off to number 10. 10's driving down the court. Oh, almost taken away from Laura. Off to 22. 22 takes a shot, doesn't make it. It almost goes out of bounds. Oh, wait. That was actually out of bounds. Blazer ball. 50 seconds left in the first period. Rachel throws the ball into Leanna. Okay, looks like we're not pressing right now. Leanna drives around the right, pass off to Laura. Laura off to Katie. Katie back to Leanna. Leanna comes around. Oh, she loses. Gets tipped by number 2. Back to Laura, who also loses it. Picked off by Katie and number 2, and jump ball called. Lady Panther ball. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Blazer ball. All right, Alora's looking to give the ball home. She passes into Laura, who turns. She shoots. She sinks it. 15-4. 30 seconds left in the first period. Number 21 down the left side of the court. She gets stopped by Laura. Turns, passes it off to 2. 2 into 20-something. 22 back to 21. 2 takes a shot, no basket. Looks like the ball is recovered by Laura and jump ball. Lady Panther ball. All right, off to number 22 to 13. 13 top the key. She's trying to get around Leanna. She's having a turn with it. Oh, she gets picked by one of her own players. Passes it back to number 2, though. Off to 21. 21 to 13. Oh, picked by Leanna. Leah comes down the court. She's driving. Oh, and that's the end of the first period. Score at the end of the first period. Lady Panthers 4, Cincinnati Trailblazers 15. This first period break brought to you by Ortho Surgery Group. You deserve a break today. We'll fix it for you. Lady Panthers versus the Cincinnati Trailblazers. Looks like it's going to be. There we go. All right, we've got Ammo toss it into Becca. Becca comes down to the top of the key. She tosses off to the right, off to Elena. Elena off to Ammo. Ammo looking to give it home back to Elena. Oh, Elena loses it. Oh, she recovers it. Good job, Elena. Elena coming around. She's getting blocked hard by number 20. Back to Ammo. Off to Becca, back to Ammo. Gets tipped out of bounds. And number 22 stops to tie her shoes. All right. Ammo tosses the ball in to Elena, who takes a nice long shot and sinks it. 4-2. 18-14, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Number 20 down the center of the court, a little off to the right. She comes up to the right. She stops. She goes back again, passes it in. Number 3. 3's getting covered by Becca. Back to 20. 20 across the court to 22. Oh, she loses it. Picked up by Molly. Molly drives down the court. She stops back to Ammo. Ammo over to Becca. Becca over to Elena. Elena takes a shot. She sinks it. Elena is hot tonight. 21-4. 6 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second period. All right. Number 21 into 20. 20 drives down the court but gets pressed. Passes into 3. Gets tipped by Becca but picked up by 21. 21 to 3, 3 to 20. 20 drives around to the right with a nice screen by number 3. 3 goes off the right. She tries to drive in, can't do it. Number 11's all by herself. The ball is blocked by Laura. Molly denied. Timeout, Cincinnati Trailblazers. This timeout brought to you by Tartum. Tartum covers your teeth with a nice, sterile, and healthy protective coating of plaque so that although they may get discolored, your teeth will not fall out right away. Tartum. Coat those teeth. Right now, Coach Kristen is discussing the finer arts of sculpture and how to put that nice, shiny finishing touch on the head of a bust. My lip reading skills are a little off, but I think that's where we're going. And now she's talking about placement of the sculpture on the field, but now just how much it really means to her when she's got beautiful sculptures and she has plenty of money to throw them around with. I'm not sure where that came from. I think I saw the word monkey in there. I don't know. Blazers are back on the court. All right, Lady Panthers are getting their advice as well. And the ball's going to start out down here. All right, girls are lining up down here. And the ball comes in. We've got Ammo throwing the ball into Becca. Becca comes up the center of the court. She cuts to the right. Passes it off to Elena, but it's tipped. Oh, hands off on number 10. Trailblazer ball. Somebody's got to take it down. I thought it was Trailblazer ball. There you go. All right, Ammo throws the ball into Becca. Becca comes around the outside, brings it into Elena. Elena into Molly. Molly turns. Oh, jump ball. They're calling real quick jump balls this time, this game. Possession goes to the Lady Panthers. All right, number 2 tosses it into 20. 20 takes her time, coming up the middle of the court. She goes left, she goes right, she comes around the top of the key, passes it off to number 11. 11 takes a long shot, not completely long, recovered by Molly. Molly's getting mugged, but there we go, she passes it off to Ammo. Ammo drives down the court, she passes it down to Savannah. Savannah takes a nice leisurely shot and scores. 23-4, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Timeout called by the Lady Panthers. This timeout brought to you by the McSniffles tissues. If you've got to sneeze, use McSniffles. Also brought to you by Freezer Fixers. Is your freezer running? We'll catch it. Is your freezer not running? We'll fix it. But if it's running but not quite right, we'll catch it and fix it. Freezer Fixers. I'm not sure. My lip reading from the back. I think the Lady Panther coach. No, I can't tell. They're saying 1, 2, 3 Panthers. And back over here, we've got the Blazers getting ready to come back on the court. And we are. And the Lady Panthers are going to bring the ball in. And they didn't want to wait for the Blazers to take the court. Hand them the ball. Number 20 down the court. Off to number 2. Back to 10. Off to 20. 20 goes to take a layup. She is surrounded. Tosses it out. Picked up by number 2. 2 comes in. Passes it back to 20. 20 cuts around the top of the key. She comes in the center. She cuts. She comes in. Oh, nice shot, but doesn't go in. Recovered by Elena. Elena's getting mugged. Jump ball called. Blazer possession, I think. Yep, Blazer possession. All right, Ammo tosses the ball into Becca. Becca comes at the center of the court. She stops at half court, cuts right, tosses it off to Elena. Elena into Molly. Molly turns. She can't get a shot off. Passes it back to Becca. Becca into Ammo. Ammo back to Molly. She turns. She shoots. No basket. And no jump. Recovered by 20. Who passes it off to 2. And now we're going back down the court to take our positions. Number 20 comes up the center of the court. She's being guarded by Ammo. Passes it off to number 2. She's being guarded by Elena. And she travels. Blazer ball. 4 minutes, 9 seconds left in the second period. 23-4, Cincinnati Trailblazers with a significant lead. Becca off to Savannah. Savannah into Molly. Molly shoots and scores. (25-4). All right, number 20 comes up the middle of the court. Passes it off to 3. 3's being covered by Becca. Becca's Becca's all over. Oh, picked off by Ammo. Ammo drives down the court. Sinks a nice layup. Ammo was having a little trouble with those layups going in last year, but it seems like she's gotten it down this year. 27-4, Cincinnati Trailblazers. All right, number 3 off to number 2. Oh, almost picked up by Leanna. Leanna's got her covered pretty well. She's trying to get it off. Can't pass it back to 3. Tries to pass it into 20. Picked up by Savannah. Savannah off to Becca. Becca drives down the court. She goes in for her layup. She sinks it. 29-4. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second period. Okay, Becca's on top for number 3. 3 passes it off to 20. 20 comes around the top of the key. She tries to drive to the center, passes it. Oh, tipped by Savannah. Hoover out of bounds. That was a close call, but that's okay. Timeout called. Nope, lots of substitutions. Everybody's coming out, and everybody's going in. We've got Laura, Rachel, Leanna, Alora, and Katie. Katie, a developing player here for the Blazers. Her first year with us. She shows a lot of promise. 20 off to 13. 13 comes around, getting picked by Leanna. Leanna off to 20. 20 turns and shoots and doesn't make it. Recovered by Laura, who passes it to Leanna. Leanna gets control over it and comes down the court. Leanna cuts left, being guarded pretty heavily by 13. Off to Rachel. Rachel into Alora. Alora loses it. A little bit on the outside. Lady Panther ball. Okay, number 13 tosses it into 20. 20 comes down the court. Everybody's getting set up. Okay, Leanna's got number 20. Rachel's backing her up. Got number 13 coming up, passes it off to 11. 11 shoots, no basket. Recovered by 5. 5 off of Alora's legs. takes a shot, no basket, out of bounds. Trailblazer ball. Two minutes, 5 seconds left in the second period. 29-4, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Leanna comes up the court. She cuts to the right. She gets mugged, but she recovers. Gets it off to Katie. Katie shoots. No score. In and out. All right, and now number 20 is working her way down the court. Leanna's covering her. She cuts off left. She tosses it off to 13. 13 drives her way in, passes it off. Oh, she's fouled.
That sounds super nice. Yeah.
Fouled by Lara. Okay, 13 tosses it into 20. 20 comes around the outside, gives it to 5. 5 can't shoot, passes it back to 13. You might want to see this. 13 off to 20. 20 takes a long shot, no basket. Gets recovered by 5. 5 back to 20. 20's looking to give the ball home. She tosses it into 10. 10 off to 13. 13 drives around. Oh, she's down. She's back up. No jump ball called. Everybody's on top of it. You might want to see this. There's 20. 13 off to 10. 10 drives her way in. She shoots. She's fouled by Katie. Shooting foul. One minute, 2 seconds left in the period. Takes her first shot. No basket. Number 10, the one taking shots, has expressed a long interest in career in designing mechanical structures. All started with an internship at Think and Lincoln Log Cabins. Takes her second shot. Oh, no basket. Recovered by number 10. Passes it off to 3. 3 takes a shot, no basket. Recovered by number 3 again. Passes it to 10. 10 back to 3. 3 off to 21. 21 takes a long shot, no basket. Recovered by Alora in the air. Good job, Alora. Alora drives down the court. She cuts around the outside. She goes left, she goes right. She passes off to Lara, gets tipped. Lara recovers it. Lara trying to go in. She's looking to give it a home. She's looking for help. Savannah's there for her. Savannah off to Molly. Ball's tipped. Picked up again by Savannah. Savannah off to Alora. Alora to Lara. Lara drives around. She stops. She shoots. No basket. Recovered by Molly. She shoots. No basket. Bounces out. Picked up by 21. 21 drives down the court. Alora's on top of her. Tips it out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. 12 seconds left in the half. 29-4. Cincinnati Trailblazers. Players are stacking, looking for a home. Up to 22. 22 takes a shot, can't make it. Picked up by Molly. Molly drives down the right side of the court. She's got 21 on top of her. She tosses it into Alora. Alora stops. Jump. Nope, no jump. That's the court. That's the half. And at the half, we've got Cincinnati Trailblazers 29, 7 Indiana Lady Panthers 4. For our halftime message, we'll hear from candidate Stephen Catt. During election season, it is important that you know that my competitor likes to torture small children and puppies in his spare time. We can't prove it, but he just seems like that kind of person. He wants to take your money and spend it on his vacation home in the Bahamas. His entire goal is for power and to bring down this nation. A vote for Steve Catt will save your children, puppies, and this nation. This message paid for by Election Counsel for Steve Catt. I'm Steve Catt, and I approve this message. Okay, this is the start of the third period. The Lady Panthers, Southern Indiana Lady Panthers versus the Cincinnati Trailblazers. JV girls. Cincinnati Trailblazers 29, Lady Panthers 4. This third period brought to you by Bressler's Pull and Save. They have thousands of used cars and parts. And sponsor the Lady Panthers. Thank you, Bressler's. It's companies like you that make teams like this possible. All right, number 13 comes at the top of the key. Passes it into 21. 21 back to 13. 13 off to 20. 20 to 13. Alora went down, but she's back up again. 13 off to 10. 10 covered by Molly. Off to 11. 11 drives around Laura. She goes to shoot. No basket. Recovered by 11 again. She shoots. No basket. Recovered by Katie. And we got a jump ball. Hang on a second here. Try to get out of some of these parents' way. All right. Number 21 passes to 13. Knocked out of bounds by Molly. Good job, Molly. Number 21 tosses it to 20. He tosses it down the court to 13. 13 almost loses it but recovers. Gives it to 10. 10 back to 21. 21 can't shoot. Gives it back to 10. 10 off to 13. 13 back to 10. No, he faked her out. Off to 20. 20 comes around. She wants to drive in. Can't do it. Passes it off to 11. 11 drives around that side. It's denied by Laura. Oh, but she shoots again. Oh, doesn't quite get it in. Picked off by Molly. Recovered by Molly, and it's a jump ball. Fans here are cheering for Molly. I think that's perfectly deserved. Okay, Savannah tosses the ball into Alora. Alora brings the ball up the court. All right. Oh, ball's picked up by Molly. And got another jump ball. All right, Savannah gets the ball. Tosses it into Molly. Oh, it's picked off by 20. And called a jump ball. Timeout call by the Cincinnati Trailblazers. This timeout brought to you by Thinkin' Lincoln Log Cabins. We make log cabins. We've been making log cabins since we were children with Lincoln Logs. Thinkin' Lincoln Log Cabins. Call us today. Also brought to you by Pizza Box, the perfect CDO pizza. What's a CDO pizza? It's like an OCD pizza, except the letters are in the right order. All of our ingredients are perfectly sealed and sanitized until the moment you order. No yeast is used because who wants bugs in their food? A perfectly and even measured amount of cheese, sauce, and ingredient toppings are lined up symmetrically all over the pizza and delivered to you without one human touching it. Pizza Box, the perfect CDO pizza. And the teams are taking the field. Lady Panther ball. The court. Number 20 brings the ball down. Comes around the left side of the court, passes it off to 11. 11 tries to drive around. She can't do it. She passes it back to 20. It's tipped by Molly, or by Laura. And we've got a jump ball. They're calling some quick jump balls today. Possession goes to the Lady Panthers, I believe. No, I'm sorry, the Trailblazers. Okay, Savannah throws the ball into Alora. Alora cuts around to the left. Oh, she gets mugged by number 20, but tosses it into Laura. Laura stops, takes a shot, no basket, recovered by, almost recovered by Molly, but out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. Number 21 throwing the ball in. She's going to give it to 20. 20's going to work her way down the court. Everybody down this end getting up and ready to go. We've got number 20 cuts around to the right. She stops. She jumps. Not called for travel, but that's okay. Picks off the 10. 10 to 21. 21 back to 10. She turns. She shoots. No basket. All right, we've got Alora picking up the ball. Alora shows it down to Katie, who just a little travel. That's okay. All right, this time 20's out. 13's bringing the ball down the court. Tosses it off to 3. 3 back to 21. 21 back to 3. 3's on the outside. She tosses it. It gets tipped, or she misses, but it's recovered by 13. 13 gets a nice screen by number 3. It comes around, but has to end up talking it back to 3 under 21. 21 off to 13. 13 looking for a home for the ball. She's getting, picks it back to 3, who drives up the center. She goes to shoot, but there's 3 people on top of her. She just can't do it. She passes it back to 21, who gives it back to 3 again. 3 back to 21 again. 21 over to 13. 13's going to work her way in. She does. Oh! She gets fouled by Molly. Two shots. Number 13 has an interesting hobby, collecting butterflies. She has 22 species to date. First shot, no basket. We've got a bunch of substitutions. We got Katie out. We got Molly out. We got Ammo in and Elena in. All right, number 3, she goes to take her second shot. And no basket. Picked up by number 10. 10 off to 21. 21 back to 13. 13 drives away and gets it back to 10. 10 takes a nice long leisurely shot. Goes over the basket, but it's recovered by 2. 2 back to 21. 21 off to 10. 10 tries to drive and travels. That's okay. Laser ball. Savannah's going to toss it into Alora. Oh, I'm sorry. You're watching the game. Okay. Okay, Alora brings it down, gives it to Ammo. Ammo off to Savannah. Savannah back to Alora, back to Ammo. Elena's wide open. Nope, now she's covered. Passes it to Laura. Laura turns. Passes it off to Elena. She's getting covered too much. Off to Savannah. Savannah off to Alora. Alora off to Ammo. Ammo drives down the center, tosses the ball into Elena, but it's picked off by the Lady Panthers. Number 3 passed. What number is that? 2 gives it to 3. It's to 13. 13 back to 3. 3's trying to drive away and can't do it. Gets to 13. 13 stops, takes her shot, and it just won't go in. Picked up by Alora. Alora comes down the court. Passes it off to Savannah, high one, but Savannah jumps to get it. Back to Alora. Alora off to Elena. Elena, Laura. Laura turns to shoot. She shoots. No basket. Picked up by Savannah. She reshoots. No basket. Picked up by Alora. She shoots. It goes in. 31-4. 3 minutes. 10 seconds left in the third period. All right, number 3 bringing the ball down. Passes it off to 13. 13 cuts across the top of the key. Off to 21. 21 into 10. 10 to 3. Haven't seen much of 10 this period yet. Yeah, we have. We saw it earlier. It's been a few plays. Oh, 13 to 2. 2 loses it. Out of bounds, Blazer ball. Got a bunch of substitutions. We've got Becca and Leanna in. And Molly's out. Laura's out. Okay, Becca tosses the ball into Alora. Oh, who tosses the ball over to Leanna, but it's way over her head and out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. Number 31 into number 20. Number 20 cuts around the top. She's got a nice screen by 21. She gets around. She's got Becca on her. She takes to the center. She shoots. She's fouled. Is she fouled? I don't know who did it, though. 4. Ammo. 2 shots. Cute kid. Oh, number 20 turns to take her shot. She takes her first shot. Sinks it. 31-5. Bounces the ball, takes her time, lines up her shot. Sinks another one. 31-6. Good job, number 20. All right, number 4, or Ammo tosses it into Becca. Becca down the court. She's getting mugged by 20. She passes it off to Elena to Alora. Elena to Ammo to Laura. Back to Elena. Off to Ammo. Off to Leanna. Leanna takes a 3 and no basket. Recovered by Alora. Off to Elena. Elena shoots. She gets fouled. 2 shots. Okay, first shot, no basket. That's okay. She's being congratulated by her team. A little bit of encouragement's always good. Nice to see. Okay, we got number 2 out, number 5 in. All right, Elena takes her second shot, no basket. Recovered by Ammo, off to Leanna, but intercepted by number 22. 22 off to 20. 20 comes around to the left. She tries to go up to the right, but she's got Becca and Elena kind of keeping her out. Nice screen by 21, but she gets around it. Back past the ball to 21. 21's getting mugged. She passes it back to 20. 20 comes around the top. She goes back. Passes it off to 21. 21 drives her way in, sees a wide opening. It's a little surprised to see it, I think. Passes it back to 20, who gives it to 10, who gives it to 21 again, who drives to shoot. She can't shoot. She gives it back to 10. Picked up by Leanna. Leanna's working her way around. Nice screen by Elena. Gives Leanna a chance to get down the court. She passes it off to Elena. Elena off to Alora. Alora's down. Picked up by number 21. She comes down. She travels a little bit. That's not called. That's okay. Number 10 off to 5. Back to 10. Off to 21. Off to 20. Oh, almost picked up by Becca. Tossed to number 5, who loses it. Picked up by Alora. Alora drives around. Screened by Elena. Gives her a chance to get down the court. Elena to Laura, back to Elena. Oh, off to Leanna, almost over her head, but she picks it up. She drives in, she drives over, she passes it off to Becca. Becca loses it, picks it back up again, passes it to Elena. Back to Alora, back to Ammo. Ammo back to Alora. Alora off to Elena. Elena off to Leanna. Leanna dribbles. She stops, passes it to Elena. Elena to Alora. Alora to Ammo. Ammo drives her way in. She can't shoot, passes it back to Alora. Picked by number 20, out of bounds. Blazer ball. 35 seconds left in the third period. Number 22's out. Leanna's got the ball. She goes, she shoots, she sinks it. 33-6. 23 seconds left in the third period. All right, number 20 brings the call down the court. A little bit of encouragement by her coach. Passes to 21. 21 off to 10. 10 takes a shot. No basket. Recovered by 10 again. And jump ball. Possession goes to the Lady Panthers. 7 seconds left in the third period. 33-6, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Up by 27. Okay, 21 off to 20. 20 stops. She shoots. No basket. Recovered by Leanna. Leanna really wants to score. She throws a long shot and no basket. That's the end of the third period. This fourth period breaks brought to you by Not As It Seems Marina. We board horses. Cincinnati Trailblazers 33. Southern Indiana Lady Panthers 6. Third period breaks over. Starting in the fourth period. Fourth period brought to you by somebody. Red Wigglers. We've got worms. You need worms too. And possum, the other yellow meat. No, the other gray meat. Pick some up off the road today. This message brought to you by the Greater Possum Council of Southern Ohio, Indiana. All right, game started. We've got Savannah tossing the ball into Rachel. Back to Savannah. Savannah's getting mugged. Off to Katie. Katie over to Molly. Molly's getting mugged. She can't know where to go. She gives it back to Savannah. Savannah's getting thoroughly mugged, and that is called. So Number 11. Okay, Savannah tosses the ball into Rachel. Oh, it's right in the middle. It gets tipped off. Picked up by 3. Lost by 3. Picked up by Savannah, and I think a jump is called. I think the refs want to keep these girls from getting a little too rough, but clearly they're all having a good time. Mala. It's nice to see they're enjoying the game. Number 13 tosses the ball into number 3. 3 down the court. She cuts off to the left. She's looking to give it a home. Passes it off to 2. 2 comes around the outside. Up the right. She stops. She back in. She turns. She shoots. It's tipped by Laura. Illegal block. Two shots. Takes her first shot. Oh, sinks it. Nothing but net. Good job, number 3. 7:33. Number 13 lines up her second shot. Oh, doesn't make it. Picked up by Katie. Katie off to Rachel. Rachel down the court. Oh, Rachel stops. She backs over. Some nice around the back stuff. She's keeping number 3 off of her, but she's trying to get around her. Oh, and it gets tipped out of bounds. Blazer ball. All right, Savannah getting ready to toss the ball in. Looking to give it a home. Molly's all by herself. Tosses it into her. Molly off to Savannah. Savannah to Laura. Laura back to Savannah. Savannah tosses it in and scores. 35-7. All right, number 13 brings the ball up the center of the court. Gives it the 3. 3's trying to pass it. Oh, passes it back to 10. Tries to pass it up the middle. It's intercepted by Rachel, but recovered by 2. 2. Oh, it's called a jump ball. Good job, Molly. Blazer ball on possession. We got a substitution. We got 2 out, 20 in. Everybody's down here setting up. Crowd's getting excited. We got 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game. Rachel brings the ball down the court. She tosses off to Savannah. Savannah almost travels, but passes it to Katie. Katie back to Molly through her hands. Out of bounds. Lady Panther ball. Okay, off to number 10. 10 stops. She dribbles. Oh, she should have just shot. Jump ball. Possession goes to the Lady Panthers. Okay. Number 20 tosses the ball way back to 11. 11 comes around. She palms the ball. She passes to 10. 10 off to 20. 20 takes a shot, but it's blocked. Recovered by Katie. Katie's looking to give the ball a home. She passes it to, who is that? 15. I guess out of bounds. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left in the game. All right, number 20 looking to give the ball home. That's 2, 3. She passes it to 13. 13 drives. Oh, gets tipped. She loses it. Gets it off to 20. 20 takes a shot. Is fouled and makes the basket. Oh, no basket. I think it hit the equipment. It's hard to tell from this angle. Hit the back of the backboard. All right, Rachel comes up. She almost gets the ball stolen, but she sweeps it off to Molly. Molly drives around, gives it to Savannah. Savannah cuts up the center, passes to Katie. Katie into number 11. 11 off to 3. 3 back to 21. Or 20. 20 back into 3. 3's trying to drive her way around, but she can't get a shot off. Gives to 11. 11 takes a shot. It's tipped. Back to 13. It's tipped. Recovered by Laura. And jump ball. Good job, Laura. You had like three girls on top of you there. Possession goes to the Cincinnati Trailblazers. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in the game. Savannah tosses the ball into Rachel. Rachel down the court. She comes up the right side. She breaks left. She comes around. She tosses the ball off to Lara. Lara doesn't shoot. She tries to pass it, but it's picked off by 21. 21 comes down the court. She's got Lara on it. She's got Molly on her. Pass to 13. 13 takes a shot. No basket. Recovered by, oh, goodness gracious. Recovered by Molly, who rolls on top of 13 as they both go down. I guess that's a foul on 13. You're not allowed to roll under somebody. We got 3 coming out. 21 back in. Rachel bringing the ball down the court. She cuts left. She drives out. Passes it off to Molly. Molly to Savannah. Molly cuts in. Passes it back to Katie. Katie into Molly. Molly turns. She shoots a tip by number 11. Recovered by 21. Whistle. Somebody was doing something. 25 purple, Savannah. 25 purple? 35 purple. I don't know who that was on. All right, Lady Panther ball. We got 13 bringing the ball to court. She comes up the left side. Oh, 35. Fouls on Katie. Shot and picked up by Molly. Tipped out of bounds. Or a foul. Probably a foul. I don't know. Whose ball is it? White ball. I guess Molly dribbled out of bounds. Okay, 13, 21. 21 back to 20. 20 off to 10. 10 takes a shot. No basket. They are just not going in for these guys tonight. Number 11, picked up by Lara, called a jump ball. Lady Panther ball on the jump. And they're stacking. Looking to get it home. Off to 11. 11 turns and shoots. No basket. Picked up by Savannah. Savannah drives her way down the left side of the court. She stops at the key. Passes to Lara. Lara is looking to figure out what to do. She stops. She shoots. She sinks it. 37-7. Cincinnati Trailblazers. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. All right, number 21 tosses it into 20. 20 works her way down the court. Comes up the center, breaks left, breaks right, goes up the center, tosses the ball off to 10. 10 almost loses it, but recovers it. Tosses it back to 21. 21 off to 13, almost picked by Katie. Off to 11. 11 back to 13. 13 takes a shot, and it goes in. 37-9. All right, Rachel down the court. A little fancy stuff going on there. She passes it off to Savannah. Savannah off to Katie. Katie drives. She shoots. No basket. It's tipped. Picked up by 11. 11 off to 10. Picked by Molly, but recovered by number 21. Molly tries again as she's going down the court. 21 off to 10. Off of Savannah. To 21 to 13 to 11. 11 takes her shot. No basket. Picked up by Molly. Molly drives down the left side of the court. She stops. Timeout called by Cincinnati Trailblazers. This timeout brought to you by Stinky's Painting. You say it, we spray it. Just don't scare us. So right now we're looking at what the Cincinnati Trailblazers are doing, and years of lip-reading skills are now coming into play. Molly's going through Coach Kristen looks like she's going through the ingredients of Rice Krispie treats, giving them some warnings about how not to burn it and how delicious they are. And I think all the other players are agreeing about the deliciousness. Now she's talking about how you can't eat it in big handfuls even though you want to. Somebody has to hold your hand back in order to do that. And they take the court. Timeout's over. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in the game. Cincinnati Trailblazers 37. Southern Indiana Lady Panthers 9. Okay, Ammo's got the ball. Tosses it down to Becca. Becca shoots. She scores. 39. Okay, 21 off the 3. 3 comes down the court. She stops. She travels. She tosses to 5. 5 gives it off to 21. 21 off the 3. 3 into 2. 2 can't shoot. Back to 3. 3 comes around. She goes to shoot. Can't do it. Off to 5. Picked off by Becca. Becca drives down the court. She goes in for a layup. Oh, she's fouled. 2 shots. Zoom in for those shots. Players are lining up. We got Leanna standing back. You got Laura standing back. Takes her first shot. She misses. Becca's a little off with these free throws this game or two. She sinks every one of these at practice. She'll get into her own here. Looks like we got some distraction techniques by the... There we go! 40-9. Maybe. 39-9. Number 21 cuts around to the right. Passes it back to 3. 3 off to 5. 5 into... Oh! Almost picked off by Becca. Gets over to 2. 2 takes a shot. She sinks it! You might want to see that. 11 to 40. Leanna off to Becca. Becca off to Allura. Allura to Ammo. Ammo to Leanna. Leanna stops. She shoots. No basket. Recovered by the Lady Panthers. Number 3. Off to 21. Oh, picked up by Laura. Laura off to Elena. Leanna off to Elena. Off to Becca, who takes a really long one. No basket. Recovered by the Lady Panthers. Number 3. Off to 21, he tosses it off to, anyway, we got the ball. Blazers got the ball again. Back to Leanna. Leanna stops. She goes to shoot, can't do it, gives it off to Ammo. Ammo comes around. She's tripped and grabbed. Off the 5, jump ball called. Good job, Becca. Zooming back out again. Forgot we'd done that. 36 seconds left in the game. Players are lining up. Becca's going to be throwing the ball in. She tosses the ball to Leanna. Leanna wanted to take a 3, but decided not to do it. She cuts around at the top of the key. She drives at the center. She turns. She shoots. That wasn't really a turn there. Recovered by Becca. Becca shoots again and is fouled. 2 shots. Zoom back in for the 2. Becca goes, she takes her first shot. And up, no basket. Getting ready for her second shot. We got Ammo in and Leanna out. No, Leanna back, not out. I thought Ammo was already in. Lines up to take her second shot. She shoots. She sinks it, 41-11. Lady Panther ball. 28 seconds left in the game. Off to number 3. Number 3 comes down the court. And foul called on Leanna. White ball, 19 seconds left in the game. Okay. Okay, 3 off to 21. 21 off to 3, almost picked by Becca. 3 drives around the left. Oh, drops. Ball's tipped by Becca. Off to Leanna. Leanna back to off of Ammo's foot into number 3's hands, and that's the game. Congratulations, Cincinnati Trailblazers. Final score, Cincinnati Trailblazers 41. Southern Indiana Lady Panthers 11. Good job, Coach Kristen. Man, she's an awesome coach.